Okay. Get some light on the subject. Hello there, everybody. Darrell Elmer Rodgers here. I'm going to do a few songs for you solo. And we'll start with this one. Get up for work each morning, about the break of dawn. I make a pot of coffee and I'm in my car and gone. But every evening you can find me home, a channel changer in my hand. Yes, I live a simple life for a complicated man. Oh yes, I'm complicated. Think you might find life's trials and tribulation mess up any mind, and though I've had my share of those, I still do the best I can to maintain a simple life of a complicated man. My daddy was a sailor, Second World War. When I was born, my mama prayed there'd be war no more. But I graduated high school, a draft notice in my hand, kissed a cheek goodbye and said, hello Vietnam. Oh yes, I'm complicated, but I can't take all the blame. The ravages of warfare, every nation's shame. And yes, my back's against the wall, but that's just the way I stand to defend the simple life of a complicated man. For years I sought felicity in a married life. Turns out my complexity was just too much for my wife. She said, living with a stranger is just something I won't do. So she quit, but would not admit she was complicated too. Don't think I don't love you, I don't think I don't care, just because some memories are too difficult to share. Now, do you love me? Do you know me? Do you think you can endure a simple life with a complicated man? Oh yes, I'm complicated. Don't you think it's true? Abuse we take and mistakes we make can distort our point of view. Now I'm grateful to my new bride, who is wise to understand it takes a simple life to heal a complicated man. Oh yes, it takes a simple life to heal a complicated man. By way of introduction, dedicated to all my Vietnam era veteran buddies, particularly those with PTSD. Well, it's so good to see y'all. I wish I could be there in person, but it was just a bridge too far this year. I miss all of you. I miss my band, Michael. I miss y'all. And I'm looking forward to a future Tucson Folk Festival. We can all get together in person and restore that family reunion that I so long for with all of you. As you can see, quarantine has given me back my high school hairdo and about 4 or 5 inches extra beard. I've been living in a world of I don't care for over a year now, so that's what happens. We'll get her trimmed up one day. So another thing it's given me is a whole bunch of new songs. Well, not a whole bunch, but a few, including a new Valentine's Day song. As you know, I write one every year for my dear bride. This year, I took my Valentine's Day songs for the past 12 years and I put them together in a new CD called 1 Dozen Valentines. And you can find it through my website, darrellsongs.com. You can get downloads or you can get a physical CD. And here's the Valentine's Day for 2021. It's called Quarantine Valentine. Been about 11 months since it all began. Messed up every holiday since way back then. Stayed at home together in quarantine. watch the world go crazy as it fades the scene. Waiting together in quarantine, waiting together for a new vaccine, waiting together in the food bank line, praying together we don't lose our mind. It took the fun from springtime, summer and the fall. If it wants the rest of winter, let it have it all. Except tonight, when isolation's fine, sequestered with my quarantine Valentine. Waiting together in quarantine, waiting together for a new vaccine, praying together we'll be just fine, me and my quarantine Valentine. Losing friends made us feel so much older, find ourselves crying on each other's shoulder. We'll lean on each other to survive the time and be each other's quarantine Valentine. Waiting together in quarantine, waiting together for a new vaccine, praying together we'll be just fine, me and my quarantine Valentine. Looking back now, I'm proud to say we support each other every day. Stay home with me and we'll both be fine, and be each other's quarantine Valentine. Waiting together in a quarantine, waiting together for a new vaccine, praying together we'll be just fine, and be each other's quarantine Valentine. Waiting together in a quarantine, waiting together for a new vaccine, praying together we'll be just fine, and be each other's quarantine Valentine. Tonight we'll be each other's quarantine Valentine. You get the point? Alrighty. And another Valentine's Day song that I wrote since we were last together was the one I wrote for last year's Valentine's Day, 2020. Of course, I didn't get to play it for you because we had to cancel the folk festival. So, here it is solo. You can find it out there on YouTube, and you can find it on my CD. But here it is, all by my lonesome, for my dear bride. It's called A Love That's Meant to Be. Don't be ashamed. Oh, wait. I forgot. I got a capo up for this one, or it'll put me down in the basement. Here we go. Don't be ashamed of your past mistakes. Those woes don't mean a thing. Remember, summer always ends in fall, but every winter turns to spring. When your memories turn against you, you can always turn to me. The past is never fatal to a love that's meant to be. I know the stories of your youth, when no one heard your cries. I know how you always sought the truth when all you heard was lies. And I know how they damn near killed you when you were forced to take a knee. But surrender's never fatal to a love that's to be. And we got a love that's meant to be. Custom built in heaven for you and me. A company of angels has agreed. Life is never fatal to a love that's meant to be. We got a love that's meant to be. Custom built in heaven for you and me. A multitude of angels has agreed. Life is never fatal to a love that's meant to be. So don't be afraid of the future. It just might be sublime. We won't come rushing all at once. We can take it one day at a time. You know that I'll be there with you. You can always count on me. The future's never fatal to a love that's meant to be. I'll stand beside you always. I'll be there day and night. I'll be the one who takes your side and helps you through the fight. And when my life is over, close your eyes and you will see. Even death is never fatal to a love that's meant to be. And we've got a love that's meant to be. Custom built in heaven for you and me. God Himself has graciously decreed. Life is never fatal to a love that's meant to be. No, life is never fatal to a love that's meant to be. Hope you liked that one. My dear bride did. Okay, what else is going? Oh, while we're on the Valentine's Day theme, because I'm promoting my CD, 1 Dozen Valentines. Here's one that has been a perennial favorite at the Tucson Folk Festival, mainly because people love to dance to it. Hold on. So, here's that perennial favorite. It's called 99 Valentine's Days. We've been together for a while, and I just have to say, every day you make me smile, and now it's Valentine's Day. We'll go to dinner and we'll celebrate, cuddle by the fireplace and stay up late, warming up until we just can't wait on Valentine's Day. But I've been worried that in fact you'll grow tired of me. I want a little no-cut contract, a short-term guarantee. I'm not asking you to sacrifice, not asking you to change your ways. And I'm not asking you to stay forever, just 99 Valentine's Days. 99 Valentine's Days sounds about right to me. 99 Valentine's Days, by then we'll clearly see if you don't love me after 99, we'll go our separate ways. And I'm not asking you to stay forever, just 99 Valentine's days. No, I'm not asking you to stay forever, just 99 Valentine's days. Maybe you're worried about commitment. Well, I've been thinking about that too. But you've always been here for me, and I've always been there for you. So tonight, let's make a vow to always work things out somehow, and still be celebrating years from now on Valentine's Day. And if those 99 are great, and if you agree, I'm willing to negotiate for all of eternity. I'm not asking you to sacrifice, not asking you to change your ways. And I'm not asking you to stay forever, just 99 Valentine's days. No, I'm not asking you to stay forever, just 99 Valentine's days. 99 Valentine's days. Yeah, it's a great dance tune when you have the whole band playing. Boy, I miss you guys. Stay safe. We got to play together. Okay. Hey, so I guess it was, 6-7 months ago. Maybe around Veterans Day, I was thinking about this. I wrote a song for veterans. It's called Home of the Brave. There's a veteran sitting in an old wheelchair in a waiting line for intensive care. When he reaches the front, there's no one there who even knows his name. But he checks himself in any way, hoping to find some relief today from a pain that just won't go away. We all share the blame. Maybe we forgot, I just don't know the price he paid so many years ago. We'd help, but some are too far gone to save. And nothing is for free. Nothing is for free. Nothing is for free in the home of the brave. Home of the brave. Home of the brave. Taught to sing out proudly from a cradle to our grave. But nothing is for free in the home of the brave. With a bag of pills, he's back on the street, whole day waiting with nothing to eat, and the pain still there down in his feet as evening brings its chill. So he rolls himself to the city park, to his hiding place back in the dark. That war sure did leave its mark on a soul who's fighting still. Maybe we forgot, but just don't know the price he paid so many years ago. We'd help, but some are too far gone to save. And nothing is for free. Nothing is for free. Nothing is for free in the home of the brave. Home of the brave. Home of the brave. We're taught to sing out proudly from a cradle to our grave. But nothing is for free in the home of the brave. When we see the plight of veterans, our elderly and lame, it's a wonder why we think that we won't end up the same. And the rich keep getting richer while the working man complains, shouting slogans written by the rich who hold their reins. There's a veteran dying in an old wheelchair, in a waiting line for intensive care. When he reaches the end, there's no one there who even knows his name. Enough said. Okay, I'm going to do another new one. Only 2 people have heard this song besides my bride. Eric Ramsey's heard it, and I think he likes it. But the person who heard pieces of it first when I was still writing it, I'm going to dedicate it to our dear friend, now passed, Jane Murdoch. What a jewel she was. Big, towering woman with a wry sense of humor and a risque spirit, and a real folk musician from a way back. God love you, Jane. God bless you and hold you in his arms. Here's an old man's risque song. Tell the kids to turn their ears. Younger men are asking me how I met and kept my wife. They're looking for a little strategy from this old man's life. I don't care, in fact I'm proud to share. It's no secret thing. If you treat her like the queen she is, she'll always treat you like a king. So I tell them, come back and see me again real soon. She always says to me, 'cause when I am with her, she's my top priority. I put her needs before my own, and I always treat her nice. She comes first, I come second, she comes twice. I put her first philosophy ain't hard to understand. You make her your priority, she'll always want you as a man. When I put her first in line, she leads me to paradise. She comes first, I come second, she comes twice. At the forefront, grant her all her wishes. She doing all the cooking, boy, you ought to take time to shine them dishes. Keep her happy, follow my advice. She comes first, you come second, she comes twice. I learned to be a patient man, not to rush to a conclusion. Plan your work and work your plan seem to be the best solution. Make sure she's getting more than what she thought might suffice. She comes first, I come second, she comes twice. She comes first, I come second, she comes twice. There you go. All right, so much for levity. I've enjoyed talking to you. Here's a little kicker. This is one we try to do as often as we can. It's our baby boomer love song called Snuggle Up to My Good Side, Baby. Snuggle up to my good side, baby, where my good elbow still bends. Celebrate with me flexibility before this limb burness ends. Whisper in my good ear, kiss me like you did back then. Oh, won't you snuggle up to my good side, baby, make me feel young again. Old age creeps up like a ninja. With aches and pains, he's suddenly there. One shocking day, you discover that gray has been sneaking into your hair. Oh, well, now even that old age ninja takes a day off now and then. So won't you snuggle up to my good side, baby, make me feel young again. Snuggle up to my good side, baby, my darling, if you please. Move gingerly around me and be careful of my knees. And I'll watch out for your ankles, 'cause I know they're on the mend. As I snuggle up to your good side, baby, make you feel young again. Now I know that you feel flexible too when you grin at me and say, how you doing, hun? Wanna have a little fun, 'cause I'm feeling good today. Tomorrow I'll sacrifice hot compress and ice to be your lover and your friend. Just snuggle up to my good side, baby, make me feel young again. That's right, just snuggle up to my good side, baby, make me feel young again. I'm Darrell Elmer Rodgers. I've enjoyed playing for you. I hope you've enjoyed hearing it. And I can't wait to see you next year. Goodbye.